thing.
I know, right? I feel like it doesn't stop until we start to talk, though.
Yeah, okay, fair.
So this could be the whole show. Hello and welcome to the finale of Top Pet Model.
I didn't think we'd ever get here.
Here we are.
Yeah, because we keep letting people stay.
Yeah. But we finally narrowed it down to 2. We're very, very excited. And we have 3 guest judges to help us out, which is important because it's going to be a really hard decision.
Yeah, really hard.
We're also going to need audience votes to help us.
And we have some special guests.
We do. You'll never guess who. Let's bring out the guest judges and say hello.
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 Oh, hello. Beautiful. 3 is the correct number because now we have this gorgeous little grid. Beautiful. We started this competition with cats and dogs, and I hope you're all cat people because the contestants in the finale are all cats.
I am highly allergic, but I also do love them. So
I generally don't think you have to choose between cats and dogs. You can be a cat and a dog person, but I do love cats.
Good. Yeah, I love both as well, and that's why it was extra hard to choose people. Jill, do you have a preference?
A preference over cats or dogs? Why would you choose? I'm with Marie. Why would you choose? What a horrible thing to do to yourself.
That's fair. That's fair. Gorgeous. Beautiful. So the first thing we'd love to do is start with our take-home challenge for this week.
Oh, should we bring our contestants on?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Go on.
I was just gonna say so we know who they are. If
Yes.
you missed an episode or 2.
Everyone's watched all of these.
Just in case. So our final 2 contestants are Lynn and Sunny, and Nikki and Merlin. Woohoo! These are the finalists for the first ever Top Pet Model. And now we'll see their takeover.
Yes.
Yes.
Gorgeous. Do you
Oh,
want
do you- We're great hosts. We practice. Sure, I will introduce it. Okay, so let's start with Nikki's. Because this week's theme is music, we've asked each cat to create their album cover.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And now that this is definitely Sunny's.
Gorgeous.
Surprise! We're switching it up.
wow.
Lynn, tell us all about Sunny's artistic vision.
Hi. So obviously Sunny was very excited about having his debut album. So it's like very inspired by like debut rap grime albums, very like straight out of Compton, a little bit of Damn by Kendrick Lamar, like self-titled as well because his full name is Sunshine, you know, the irony of a black cat called Sunshine and all that. So this is him straight out of Leighton, East London, former street cat dropping his mixtape, gold chains, etc.
That is delightful. Thank you very much, Lynn and Sunny.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Gorgeous. Judges, what do we think?
You know, I listen to a lot of Sunny's mixtapes, like on the street, and like I'm excited to see what they sound like polished up. You know, like there's a lot of raw talent in what I've heard, and I think in a studio there might be something really special about what Sunny has to offer.
And now that East London seems so far away from Southeast London that I can't even imagine to get there. I feel like that music just brings back that vibe that, you know, it makes the city so much more accessible.
He's got stories to tell. He was a rescue, he lived on the streets, you know. He's got bars. He's got bars, is what I'm saying.
I really like how the presentation, it's like he's being thrust into the limelight. Like he's he didn't want this life, but this life chose him, and he's now been sort of just pushed out. But he's reveling in it, right? He's bringing sunshine to everyone. That's pretty great.
A reluctant Lion King.
Exactly. It's very
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the chain is
Yes, I was just gonna say the chains. The chains added so much to that.
Gangster.
also anytime you can get lens flare onto an album cover, I'm on board. So
Thank you
order.
for noticing.
At
Very
first,
good.
I was disappointed that Sonny didn't jump himself into the frame, but Mara turned me around. Mara turned me on to the symbolism of being thrust.
Yeah, that's definitely what we were going for, and not that he was an uninvolved participant.
It's that artistic temperament, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels very much like an ideal debut album because it expresses his personality so well, and I love the little bit of the lighting, and it's beautiful.
I love the self-titled aspect, you know?
Yeah.
We get a little bit more about Sunny, not just Sunny, but Sunshine. It feels very grown up.
Yeah. Yes, that's a good point. Gorgeous. I wish I could just
Thrust back into the
right now. Into the Zoom shot. Here he is. I'm sure he's having a nice time. Gorgeous.
Dinner time, so he's
Fair. Beautiful. Shall we have our other cover?
absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah, Merlin has a slightly different tone to his. So Merlin's a bit more kind of bluesy and country. He thinks that he's from a really hard background in the deep south of America, and he's got a lot of heartbreak and stuff to talk about. That's why it has that parental advisory sticker in the top corner there. He's actually from a really nice house in a small town in Derbyshire in England, but it doesn't stop him thinking he's like Nashville's next country and western star. He can't play that bass. He is a poser, but you know that's worked for loads of bands and loads of artists, lots of boy bands, girl bands. Why can't it work for Merlin?
Gorgeous. Oh, I love the really earnest expression.
I love the pun.
Multiple puns.
There's multiple
Can't
puns, which is always good.
Right? Beautiful. Thank you for that. Gorgeous.
So cute.
I didn't notice the parental advisory until it had been brought up, but now that I have seen it, I feel like my life has been enriched. So.
It took me embarrassingly long to make the sticker that I had to bring it to your attention, because otherwise I wasted more than an hour of my life.
Only an hour.
That's an hour. It's worth it.
I think so.
My only disappointment is that Merlin was not wearing the traditional oversized cowboy hat of all poser country blues artists, and maybe we should look into some tiny cowboy boots. Just a thought.
Sorry, I'm staying objective.
As the closest resident to Nashville, I speak for the southern part of my nation.
I'm definitely up for that.
Okay, I'll Google it.
Minnesota's like 10 minutes from Nashville, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, 10 minutes,
Yeah,
easy.
yeah.
Tops.
I'm just in love with Merlin on that cover. So sweet. He looks so like anybody who is not falling in love with those eyes immediately, I would think is probably a serial killer. So I mean, how can you not? So sweet.
You're right, Marie. We should show that picture to suspected serial killers, and it'll help us weed out, the guilty and the innocent.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
I also, one thing I love is in comparison, I mean, I don't like to compare cats, but it's literally what we're doing here. The comparative, the realness of Sunny's versus the very focused and barefaced artificiality of this one. I think it was actually in some ways it's more honest to be honest about how much of a poser you're being. Does that make sense? And when he says, "I'm feeling fine," is he really?
Wow.
I love that. It's so deep, Mara. And Merlin's only just turned 1 year old, so
No, he turns 1 tomorrow. So
tomorrow.
don't want to
Oh.
sway anyone, but do you want to kick him out on the eve of his birthday?
Me and Merlin share a birthday week.
See,
Our birthdays are only 6 days apart. I'm just saying.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
seems like fate to me.
That's if we can trust that it's actually Merlin's birthday. We don't know. We just can't be
That's
sure.
true.
Gorgeous. Thank you so much, all of our contestants. That was fast,
Yeah,
Those are both so strong work.
right?
So yeah, so impressive.
Gorgeous. In a little while, we're gonna have both of them do a live challenge, which we'll announce now, so they have a little bit of time to percolate. In a few minutes, we'd love to hear the
title, no, the
The-
first single.
the first single off of each of those albums. I'm so curious to hear if those albums are instrumental or vocal, or I mean, I would love to hear the musical stylings of each of those cats.
I would really like to know what Merlin, barely won, almost won. It's a prodigy, if you will. But in country blues, no breakups, no big heartaches yet. What's he gonna sing about?
We'll find out. But before we find out, good news, judges, we have lots more cat pictures for you to comment on, because we're going to do a retrospective of all of their assignments. So we can kind of compare these two cats on all of their merits throughout the show. I think
Their journeys for the show.
Long term.
I feel like we got the best week to be judges.
Because we get to see all of this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love everyone who was a guest judge, but it's pretty exciting. We will have a special guest come on a little bit later for some gossip and banter. Yeah. Let's get straight to the pictures. We've got examples from our kit crew as well as the assignments from each week. Week 1 was beach. This is our example picture. Oh, it went away. Bring it back.
Just got a sort of beautiful.
Yes, gorgeous. So this is Bast and Raw, our kit crew. And here's Merlin's picture of beach.
Aww.
And there's yes, Sunny's. Cool. Beautiful. This is getting on to the second week. Judges, what do we think about week 1?
I just can say the same as before. If you don't fall in love with Merlin, we can use this to find out where crime has been done.
The one worry I do have, and this is something that I think Merlin has been pulled up on before in a competition, is how much can you rely on that face? It's a great face, but if that's all you've got,
He's young. He can grow into character.
Yes. That is a really good point.
My only thumbs down is for the beaches. Those were not very beachy beaches.
It's hard to find beaches this day and age.
Yeah.
I'm from a landlocked country. I appreciate any beach.
Yeah. You'll take a beach.
Yeah.
A substitute beach.
I'll take beach evocative over real beach if it's possible. Yeah.
Beach evocative.
Yeah. Less sand. There's less sand.
It was February.
In a lockdown.
Yeah.
There was one contestant who lived near a beach, and we had a picture on the beach, and we were all just So envious that they could go to a beach.
Yeah.
It's hailing outside my window right now.
Wow, Scotland. Gorgeous. Let's look at week 2. We had Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Oh.
These are our example Tinder profiles from our kit crew.
Oh no. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would date all of those cats.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think you should admit that on something that's being recorded.
I wonder if anyone's done that, like let their cat loose on a Tinder app and just swipe as a cat would naturally.
I feel like that's like a great start for a sitcom.
Yeah,
Like that's a pilot episode.
yeah.
My cat matched us on Tinder, and now we're getting married.
Or maybe it's a reality show. Maybe it's the next MTV.
Those pictures were like Sonny's picture was, dare I say it, maybe slightly too racy for me. That was a lot. That was a lot. It was the raw animal magnetism coming off that picture was a lot.
Very appealing. Gorgeous. Let's have a look.
What? There. Woo. Woo.
Sorry,
There's always
Sonny's a mandem. Sonny's a mandem.
I want to know how successful they were with their Tinder profiles.
Marilyn was going the moody route, and I think that appeals to a lot of people. That sort of moody, introspective look.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, if I recall correctly, they actually went on a date with each other.
Oh.
Are they? What happened there?
Is the age difference a bit too much, or?
A show where everyone wins.
Yeah.
I like that. Gorgeous. Let's look at our Sports Week pictures.
Sports Week.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Here's the example picture. This is from our kit crew.
Mhm.
This is Merlin, and this
Okay.
is me.
I love how active both of those pictures are.
Mm.
And yet Merlin's not at all into it.
Yeah, on that one, I loved Sunny's picture. I just loved how active it was, and I mean, what a great sport to pick. Everybody likes football or soccer, depending on how you say it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. That was just a a built-in reaction.
Maybe not everybody, like all nations. It's
Very
like
globally popular.
Yeah,
Very
it's
globally
globally
popular.
popular. Like anywhere in the world you go, people know the sport. It's
But I've got to say, I have such a soft spot in my heart for Derby. Like, I love roller derby so much.
Okay.
To see that represented on such a big competition like this, representing the underdog with a cat. You know what I'm saying? I really like to see that. And yeah, Marilyn didn't seem into it, but I mean, Derby's for the outsiders, the people who don't fit in, the people who are sometimes a bit shy. Whereas Sonny, we know Sonny's not shy. We saw that already.
Again, I'm looking for tiny skates, so you're gonna have to send me the address so I can send Merlin all of the tiny products I think Merlin should have.
oh yeah, I would love that. Can there be a follow-up, like what happened after the show with them and tiny skates and
Tiny skates. That seems very like that seems like a terrible idea. In tiny skates, and yet
Oh
Cats
my-
would be so bad at Derby. It's so funny.
So bad.
so bad.
It's
The
like
cat goes-
when you put dogs those little shoes when it's really icy outside.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how
I mean, if any cat could do it, it's Merlin. But
yeah, definitely.
Delightful.
You can
Gorgeous.
see both cats have their strengths and their weaknesses, and I can see how they both made it to the final.
yeah.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Shall we go on to the next one?
Oh, it's Camp Week.
Yeah. They had to make a 3-photo spread for Camp Week. It was a little bit more work, but also
Oh.
every week was Camp Week. Let's be real. This is a Madonna impersonation of Carrie.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I like the naughtiness of that.
Poor tongue.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Merlin's around a lot of instruments.
Just unexpected kitten coming in.
Gorgeous. It looks like
Nice to see the foreshadowing to Music Week.
Yeah,
oh,
and how it feels consistent.
It's interesting because maybe Merlin's not as much of a poser as we thought, because already some musical interest there. Also,
Yeah, maybe.
showing that naughty side, like Marie pointed out, and that's something that I wasn't sure he was going to be able to pull out. But but
Yeah, I feel like we saw a complete other side of Merlin in those 3 pictures.
there's a sort of pout, and I didn't know that cats could pout. I didn't know that was a thing that could happen.
right?
But,
It's nice to see someone from the streets like Sunny showing a glamorous side.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know? That must have been real outside the box, and cats love being in boxes.
it's true. I think that was Sunny's week to lose. If I'm honest, that was 3 solid shots.
We yeah,
There's been a bit of a technical difficulty.
we're waiting on Sunny's picks for this one.
So that was actually Baston Rye you saw first.
Okay. A poser black cat.
very much so.
Yeah,
So,
Okay, that explains why it didn't feel like Sunny's.
I know. I was kind of like, I don't feel the connection to those pictures, and I didn't want to say it, but
You're allowed. Be brutal.
Be brutal.
yeah, but yeah.
A faux Sunny.
So I think I was expecting that explains it, because I was expecting a lot from Sunny, and I was like, okay, but that's because Sunny wasn't there. But that was that week. This is this week.
It is. We will get those up before the end of this. You wait and see.
Oh, here they are.
There they are.
Okay, now that's what I was expecting. That is
Glamour puss.
very good.
Yeah.
Very camp. Does it get camper? I can't. I don't believe so. Amazing.
And loving it. Just loving it.
Yeah. Okay. That's exactly what the kind of thing I was expecting from Sunny. Okay. Wow.
What a wildcat. What a wildcat.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
wild cat.
Was-
Wild with an E.
I like that we got tongue in the cat pictures from both of the cats.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm, mm.
That
Gorgeous.
also feels like Sunny was just getting caught. Like Sunny was gonna drink that. That was not post. That was
That was
real
candid.
Sunny.
That was a candid.
Wow.
Wow.
Right? And the very camp matching eyes.
Mm,
Love it.
mhm, mhm.
Mhm, mhm.
Okay.
I like
Wow.
human as the accessory in this picture.
Yes. Very much so. The focus is still very much on Sunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The added
Some people have a purse dog. Sunny has a purse person.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm very into it.
Mm.
Okay.
Right? Okay. Right. There's Sunny's camp. That,
Okay.
Mhm.
That
Okay.
that fits much more with where I was expecting that to go. Okay.
Gorgeous. Our next week was film. We have an example film first from our kit crew, Baston Bra. who very gamely did all of the challenges a week early so that we would have examples of what the heck we were on
Of
about.
course.
And then we'll have both of our contestants. good
Don't
evening.
fall for it. It's a different black cat.
So this is going to be Baston Rat, yes.
Yeah.
So good.
Je m'appelle Bast. Je suis un chat. Je m'appelle Rat. Moi aussi, je suis un chat. Les chats. Désespérés. Je dors dans vos pantalons. Je mange les cartons. Nous avons des goûts de luxe. Les chats. La neige.
Wow.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Good job.
I love the
example,
language
please.
Yes.
aspect in that one.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Baston Rat. I mean, but let's see if what Sonny and Marilyn pulled off. That's what I really want to know.
Yes. We can't all have convenient access to a Frenchman.
That's true. Oh.
Wow. Wow. Way to play
Wow.
against type. That's a real risk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. The genuine malice, like in the eyes at the end of that's a performance. Genuine.
I
Stunning
genuinely
performance.
got goosebumps.
Yeah.
It's bold. It is bold to to do a remake of like one of the
Classic.
classics of cinema. That's bold, but I think they pulled it off. That was genuinely terrifying.
I mean, I love a little behind the scenes from Nikki because it seemed like it might have been a lot of effort to get him to touch the knife.
Come on, we need this
That
shot.
might have been like take 8.
No, it was no effort at all. He is not playing against type. He just looks against type.
Ah,
That's
true
true.
Marilyn's coming out.
This is the dirt we wanted.
Yeah. None of Merlin's stuff was acted. My human volunteers were obviously acting and did very, very well, but Merlin,
Amazing.
all him.
Wow.
Truth comes out. The truth comes out in the finale.
Wow. I mean, that's just shattered my entire preconceptions of Merlin as a cat, and that's what you want. I thought Merlin was a one-faced cat, but no, definitely not.
Yeah. That was a surprise, that video. A good one. Like, didn't expect it from that face.
It's always the quiet ones.
Goes to show you.
Gorgeous. Let's see Sunny's as well.
Black cats are unlucky. Black cats are cursed. Black cats ain't photogenic. Black cats are the worst. Rescue cats are ugly. Rescue cats damaged. Rescue cats feral. Rescue cats can't be managed. To me, you are a wonder, a soul made of pure gold, and I'll throw hands at anybody who dare speak lies so bold. To prove you are the GOAT, the winner, the MVP, my little cat familiar, you're always safe with me.
Ah! Oh! So heartwarming.
I feel like Sunny is already a winner.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. The purring at the end just really,
Yeah.
really got me.
Yeah.
A beautiful message, a beautiful cat. That's the end of that sentence.
Yeah. I had a black rescue cat named Lucky who was missing a fang. I have a soft spot for black rescue cats.
Johnny's also missing a fang.
Wow.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
Sunny.
Oh, look at that.
Right, one on this side, one on that side,
Okay.
Ah,
on that side.
Yeah.
No fang.
Yeah.
there you go. Hi, Sunny.
Maybe it's a black cat thing.
Yeah.
That's just disappeared on that bombshell.
I also feel bad for black cats to be told that they're bad luck because they're so sweet.
Yeah.
They be bad luck.
Yeah.
Okay. Be distracted by the cats, which is
Especially now that we know that black and white cats are murderous. So
So
why
that's
are we pinning it on black cats when piebald cats are the real threat?
gorgeous. Um,
who's behind this conspiracy.
What's it called? Generalize a whole type of cat based on just Merlin.
that's fair.
So,
Yeah.
that's fair. Sorry, I keep getting distracted because there is also now just a dog.
This is Ernest. Yeah,
We're getting a like bonus pet.
yeah. He's not top model worthy.
When you said that, that's very cute.
Hey, maybe for season 2. Maybe for season 2.
No, I mean he can't enter. We'd be too biased.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You
We'd
wouldn't eliminate
eliminate
yourself.
him immediately because it's so much work to be a contestant.
Wow.
Gorgeous. Before we go on to our live performances, we have a special guest. Please welcome Tara. I hope. Yes. Gorgeous. Hello. Tara is a former contestant. Well, her cat is, I guess.
Well, yeah, Alfie
accurately.
is. It's not me.
Alfie, oh, baby.
Ah.
Exactly.
So low. Hello, Alfie.
Look at him chilling. We were hoping for a few others, but some scheduling issues have occurred.
Well, these are busy cats and busy dogs.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
But I guess the burning question we have for Tara is, you've competed against both Sunny and Merlin. Who do you think is going to take it home tonight?
Ooh.
Great question and very very tough competition. I have to say. Alf, sorry, he's made his cameo now. That's it. He's just turned his head away from me. We had a good chat. We talked it over, and we both actually think that it's super tight. But I think Sunny might just have it in the pocket.
Did Alfie have anything to say about the experience on the show? Was it a positive positive experience?
It was
Good
a
night,
positive
everybody.
experience. Yes, he had a great time on the show. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed. Made some new friends. I mean, he got to go on a date with a dog. We never thought that was going to happen.
Very
He was
progressive.
scared of dogs previously, so that was quite a remarkable thing that took place. Yeah, he got to learn quite a lot outside of, I mean, he's not just a lockdown cat. He only lives in a very small area anyway in this neighborhood. So I feel like, he broadened his horizons, met people from different cats and dogs from different walks of life, literally.
That's what it's all about, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's amazing.
That. Gorgeous. Are we ready for our live chat?
I think so.
Thank you, Tara.
Oh, and thank you, Tara. And thank you, Alfie.
Woohoo.
Alfie's so cute.
First up for the live challenge is Sunny and Lynn.
Okay, so shall we?
All right, guys. Let's bring them on.
Woohoo.
Lynn, you're on mute. the
Sorry.
classic.
Sorry, they say never work with
Jesus
never work with animals, especially with a cat. Jesus. Okay. Sunny, you ready? Oh.
Jesus.
Told you. So Sunny's going to play you some original music from his breakout debut track filmage thing. If I can find the music, I will play it.
The cat snores, curled up on my chest. The rise and fall of him punctuated with little squeaks. The air is hot and the bed is full. The dog and the cat and me, London stirs in the distant sirens and aeroplanes, cars rushing past, a city full of hate and laughter, pushing out and pedestrianising rent surges like water after heavy rain, unstoppable floods dragging us from our homes. I try to make the bed less lonely by filling it with fur. The outline of a cat on a brick wall, the animals are busy dreaming.
Woo!
Little excerpt from Sunny's debut album there.
Yeah. Wow.
Original words and music, of course. He's a very talented cat.
Wow.
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 Everything I was hoping it would be.
It was
Yeah.
so deep. So deep.
So I say, I was gonna say, like, both doing the instrumentation and and the rhymes, like that's and then and also just not even looking at the camera, like for like just like letting the words speak for themselves is, I think, so important.
Really good, like ventriloquism as well. Like he can talk without moving his mouth. It's really impressive.
Very good, very skillful.
I also feel like this song was exactly what I expected from the cover.
Yes.
Like it really, like, yeah, it just really fit. It's almost like I knew the song just from the cover.
And Jill, you said you'd listened to the mixtapes. How did that hold up to some of the work?
Oh,
On
it
mixtapes?
is. It's what we're expecting. It's polished up, and I think the technical difficulties at the beginning made this kind of a small comeback story that we'll enjoy. Putting yourself in the technical underdog position and then to recover so strongly. Wow, this performance is going to be a fan favorite for years to come.
Always great fun trying to make a cat do something at a certain time. You know how cats are, really able to take direction and do whatever you tell them,
Like
really.
I say, it is that artistic temperament that truly drives an artist.
He's left. He's popped off after that.
That's fair.
That's fair. Thank you very much. Wow.
Well, thank you so much. And our next and final performance, Merlin, take it away.
We also had a slight issue in that I couldn't find him. I have found him. But you're gonna have to bear with me whilst I just get his mic to him.
Of course.
Here you go. So he's under here. You've got your mic here. I'm singing there. So he's going to sing into his mic, but I'll be honest, I'm going to back him on guitar because he doesn't have opposable thumbs. So just bear with me a second, but it's all him you can hear. So this is Merlin now. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, the little boy blue and the man. When you're coming home, that I don't know when, we'll get together then. Cat around the day, came to the wild in the usual way, but there were planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk whilst I was away, and he was talking before I knew it, and he walked far away. I mean, the talent has left, and literally walked off behind the TV. He was
Leave them wanting more. Leave them wanting more.
What an exit.
That was.
I'm going to show you where he's taken refuge from the sounds that he has just heard.
That he created. Wow.
That's what he feels about that.
Nikki, I don't think this is a critique of your work. I think Merlin is trying to bring to life the words of the song.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a song about loss, about abandonment, and that's exactly what he's brought to it. That was a performance art piece, not just a song.
Yes.
Also, cats are mentioned many, many times in the lyrics, which I liked.
Yes.
I thought it was like a continuous cover almost, which seems really appropriate for what was it?
Poser.
Titled The Feline, right?
Yes.
It felt like that was exactly his niche, and he really captured it.
I think it's very bold for your debut single to be a cover of a beloved song, and but if you're going to be leaning into that, then lean into it full force, which is what he did.
I mean, he went for Psycho for his first film.
Yeah.
Cats in the Cradle for his first song.
Like-
He's not messing about.
No.
Bold choices that are, we'll see how they play out for him.
Oh, he's come back now.
I'm impressed that both of these cats have filmmaking and music capabilities.
Right.
Yeah.
We didn't ask before setting those challenges,
No.
so that's a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
Yes, both the cats. Yes.
Yes. Very talented cats. Gorgeous. That's all of the things that we have to watch. Decision time. Oh no.
It is decision time.
But
the
good news.
polls are. Oh, Stephen has just activated the polls. Yes. So for anyone watching at home, please vote. Vote for the person and cat you'd like to be our first Top Pet model winner.
Is that first spelled F-U-R?
Yeah. Gorgeous. And yes, judges, you can absolutely also have a say in this, because this is what you're here for. Private message me on Zoom who you think should win. Double check that you've selected just my name, or it won't be private.
Cats can't read.
I mean,
they can play guitar, but they can't read.
Of course, sway votes. So if they want to come and, let us know what they thought of maybe their opponent's performance.
Yeah. Ooh, you want to leave them some room to talk smack?
Yeah. I mean, we don't really, we haven't heard too much smack talk.
That's true. I mean,
No cat fights. No cat fights on the show, except for that
Good.
boxing that Bastian did.
Very good.
This is true.
yeah. They're
Just-
that's why they're kit crew and not contested.
I just want to say,
this is the benefit of a virtual show. I mean, if we got all these pets in the same room, it would be a very different dynamic of a show.
Oh,
It really was.
I just
Eminently
want to say,
comfortable, though.
I just want to say, thank you for having me, and also the quality of these two remaining cats. Like any other pet that was beaten by these two cats should not be ashamed. These are the cream of the crop. This is top level pet modeling.
Yeah, I must say a huge congratulations to all the pets that have been on this show. That all the challenges, and those two are just amazing. But everybody who has been on the show should be proud, because there's so many pets, but only a few made it onto the show.
And then, wow.
Deeply emotional moments.
should we see how the polls are doing?
We can see how the polls are doing. Oh, they're close.
Oh, real close.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised by that.
If you have strong feelings about one of these cats, click the little thing on Facebook. Whilst we wait, do you want to bring the two cats on to?
Yeah, I think what we should maybe also ask the judges if they have anything other than this they might want to tell us about.
Yeah. Hey, do any of you folks have stuff you'd like to plug? What are you up to? Where can people find you elsewhere?
I'm retiring after this. This is really a career highlight.
Yeah.
I've had a good run. But I can't, this is, I mean, 27 years in the business. It's over now. It's every second has not been as enjoyable as this last hour with these cats and with you all.
I don't know what to say after that. I also do think this is the highlight of my career. If you like food, I'm doing a food and improv workshop. I'm actually doing a vegan version on it tomorrow. Anybody welcome, but you have to tell vegan stories. So we're telling food stories and do improv scenes from it. And I have a show that works on the same principle, that has food guests that cook for us. And there's a show next Thursday. And also, if you're in a European time zone and you'd like to start your week with improv, I do a morning prof Monday morning at 10 a.m. London time. Just 1 hour of silliness to start your week. And you can find all that on Marie Deval Improv on Facebook. Handle is MDW Improv, or on my website, which is Marie Deval, just all written as one.com.
Gorgeous. We'll put that in the comments of the video so people can appropriately cyberstalk you.
Yes, do cyberstalk me.
Awesome. I'm again, this is such a highlight. And again, like I say, because I'm highly aware of the cats, so usually I wouldn't be able to do a competition like this. And for all that, like, Zoomprov has taken away from us, or is slightly different how it is, like, this has been a treat for me that I would never have got otherwise. So thank you. Equally, if you like me and you like music from me and you enjoy Stephen, we will be teaching a class together at some point in the future. So every time I get asked to plug something, I end up plugging Stephen's website. Also, I'm he's happy to do it. But also, I'm at Mara Joy Loves everywhere on the internet.
Gorgeous. Beautiful. Yes. Okay. Let's go and close the polls. I feel like that's enough time.
I'm genuinely nervous.
Yeah! Woo!
Sunny, hello.
Yes. Let's bring both.
Yes!
Marilyn still hiding?
Marilyn's having...
I mean, a real star doesn't even need to come.
Thank you, Marie.
It's like Woody Allen. He's not going to the Oscars or whatever it is that he does.
I hope that's the only way he's like. Anyway, let's carry on.
Yeah, I should have picked something better.
Don't overthink it.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
The winner. Do you want to say it? Should I say it?
Should we say it together?
Okay.
Okay.
The winner is
Merlin.
Wow.
I assure you, he is happy. Let me see if I can get him to come in at least say
Ready?
I mean, that must have been
Merlin's
so
already
close.
like fleeing the paparazzi.
Yeah.
It was.
Wow.
It was a very.
Oh, Sunny. Sunny.
Oh,
That's to take nothing away from Sunny. Sunny did an incredible job.
yes.
That's just
Sunny is a winner in life. So
absolutely. I mean, that album is going to go number one. Like, we know this. So, wow.
I mean, there was no one. We said this last week. There was no one that would have been bad to lose to. Like this, like maybe it says something about how much time we've all got on our hands. I don't know, but there's been nothing that's like not a really good quality product that people have brought in, and
What a
and I
heartwarming
don't
story.
feel like all of the cats have really held their own. I think we've had to do some of the heavy lifting for them.
That's fair. It's important to have good assistants.
We had a great time. We were happy to come second. I honestly didn't want to go home first, so coming second is like big moves.
So deserved. Look at that
We
beautiful
were
cat.
follow rescue cat coming in second.
But he's being really brave about it. We appreciate that while he's holding it together.
Oh yeah. Sunny, I would like to see it from the deepest down bottom of his heart. Sunny does not give a fuck. So.
That's the attitude you want from us. That's
the
beautiful.
spirit.
That's
That's
so
the spirit, Sunny.
so beautiful.
now, Nikki, is Merlin gonna celebrate his birthday together with the win tomorrow?
He is. So we have some decorations up. If you can see them. We have some.
Oh.
Beautiful.
So we've got some decorations up already. I believe that says happy birthday and cat. So we're going to celebrate tomorrow. His birthday, his win. He's got a little cake ready. It's perfect. Can I plug a project that Merlin and I are doing?
Yes. Go.
So if anyone makes like really improvised silliness, which I can't believe you'd be here if you don't, I have a podcast called Noid Culture. So it is audio based, but Merlin does make an appearance because Merlin is very loud when he is not supposed to be. So he has become a character in his own right. So if anyone wants to listen to Noid Culture, please do. There's lots more silliness from me and Merlin.
Gorgeous. Thank you. We will put a link to that in the comments as well.
Thank you.
Then does Sunny have any projects that he needs to plug?
No. Sunny would, however, like to plug rescuing animals, rescuing cats, spay and neuter your cats, give rescue cats a chance, etc., etc. Because they will change your life and they'll save your soul.
Full message to end on. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, guest judges. Thank you, contestant Kat. Thank you to Charlotte, our tech, and good night.